everybody. How's it going? Late start tonight. I worked on the sawmill. Got the I went down to the mail. Took Rogan down there with me, and we picked up that pulley. You guys saw that. I took it down to the J-Bone. I took it down to the thanks for the 3, brother. Yeah, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, son. I love cannabis. Let's smoke some. Took it down to the sawmill, and I got the pulley installed. So Saturday, the electronics are supposed to come, and I got the belt on and everything, man. I think it could be tighter, and I'm gonna have Mark look at it. I mean, the way the belt ran in the past, I think it was a little loose anyway. But and the belt's not worn at all, man. I guess it's because you don't use the sawmill for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. But I still think it would be better if we could tighten it up a little bit more. So I don't know. I'll have Mark look at that and we'll talk about it and stuff. Anyway, Jay, it's just me and you, son, to begin with. So let me just say thank you. And no comment. What's up, Maddie? So it's Jay and Matt. Cheers, guys. Did that shit get to Australia yet? I have a feeling it hasn't arrived yet. It's a long way to go. Hopefully it arrives soon. Yeah, I hope so. Hey, we got another 3 from Australia. Right on, mate. Beer. Australia. Beer. Mate. Oh, look at that Sheila. She's beautiful. Look at that Sheila. That's all I know. That's all the Australian I know, mate. That and razor blades. I could say razor blades. Wow, look at all of that. Oh, goodness gracious. It's like I want to hit that. Hit me. Pinoy's coming over Saturday. What? You. Callie Dabs. Callie Dabs. Yes, we are doing dabs. Callie Dabs. Callie Dabs is heating along. Callie Dabs, I hope you stay for the whole show. Please stick around. I hope you'll decide to do that. It's going to be fun. We're going to have fun, fun, fun. Cheers, everybody. Oh, thanks. I got to move my mics over. Delicious. Here, this should help. And this, there we go. That should help the sound. Thank you, J-Bone. I do have the ability to turn the mics up at the preamp, which probably wouldn't result in too much more noise. If I need to get more power out of the mics. Let me get rid of this screen. That doesn't have to be there. Hey, Chris, what's up, buddy? You can hear me better now? Good. So, hey, man, this is really hard to talk about, man, but John McAfee died in prison in Spain. Um, you know, he's the guy that designed the software for McAfee antivirus. And about a year or so ago, he got in trouble and got arrested because he tweeted about crypto that he was promoting, and he pumped it on Twitter to his Twitter followers, and he got caught, and it's against the law, and they put him in prison for that. I wonder if Elon Musk is starting to shit his fucking britches right about now, because he did the same fucking thing. The only difference being is that Elon Musk wasn't an official representative of the company, and John McAfee was a representative of the stock that he was pumping, or the coin that he was pumping, I should say. So because of that, Elon Musk is probably not guilty of the same thing. He's guilty of the same thing. He's just, by law, not guilty because he's not affiliated. You took one bite to check the flavor? I fucking love that you did that. Did you put the plastic packaging back on? Don't they have plastic packaging there? So you gotta rip it so someone will know that someone tampered with the package? Ah. I am obsessing. I need to stop. I need to stop obsessing over this shit. So, Saturday, man. Saturday's the day hopefully the sawmill electronics are going to arrive, and that's the day that hopefully Pinoy is going to be able to come out and hang out. Bring me some more of this. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Especially after you chop into it. It's like, it doesn't even seem like that's really the way it smells. It's so strong smelling. It's so wonderful. Holy shit. Crazy Karen. Hey, Karen, what's up? All right, so we're going to put that right there. You guys can't see that, can you? I got the camera up a little bit too high. And we could get rid of that glare maybe, too. Maybe? Right about there is what I'm thinking. What do you guys think? Yeah, man. There we go. That got rid of that light glare. Now you can see the waterfall nice and clear. And now you can see the desk area. It's perfect. It's the perfect camera angle right there. You can see, sorry, we're dabbing. You can see if the dog were here, but he's right there on the couch. We used to drink the beer in a bottle, refill the bottles with soap and water, and return them. The flavor. Is it true about John McAfee? Yeah, man, it's a John McAfee, and this is what's really fucked up. They're saying that he committed suicide, and for a whole year that he was in prison, he was saying publicly on Twitter, on interviews. He even had it tattooed on his arm, guys. He said, "If I turn up dead, I was murdered." He put it on the side of his arm, whacked. He had it. He had the fucking WHACKD. I don't know why. Isn't there supposed to be an ED on whacked? WHACKED for whacked. Anyway, I think he misspelled whacked. But he had it tattooed on his arm. He was losing his mind, man. I mean, you could see it looked like he had Parkinson's disease or something. It's horrible to see him in prison. It was horrible. Horrible the way he died. A year in prison or longer, and then, who knows how they killed him. But I'm gonna go ahead and be one of the people that say, yeah, they killed him. He's like, they're gonna kill me just like they killed Epstein. He was very vocal about it. He's like, I'm very happy. He's like, I'm very happy to be alive. He said, I'm actually happy here in prison. He says, I've got friends here. I stay very busy. He said, if I turn up dead, I was murdered. He made it crystal clear. And you should all believe, just because of that, you should believe that he was murdered. People don't go around saying, hey, man, they're going to murder me. They're going to murder me. People just don't do that. He did for the last year of his life. Do you know that he died within hours of the United States extraditing him, legally processing the extradition from Spain to the United States? He was dead within like 4 hours. I don't know how good his news was over there. Yeah. What do I think? I think somebody fucking killed him in Spain, bro. I think, let me see the goddamn security tape. Let me see the surveillance. It's a prison, right? All prisons should have surveillance. If we have prisons that don't have operating surveillance, then they need to be shut down. Oh, your surveillance broke that night? Okay, well, you're shut down. Yeah, you better go find a place to send your prisoners because you're not doing it anymore. That's all. That's how you write a fucking law. I don't understand why people have such a hard time writing laws, especially when it comes to corporations. You slap them on their fucking wrist and they're going to keep doing it. You got to take their fucking car away from them. Take the keys. That's it. You ain't going anywhere. You're fucking grounded. That's what you got to do to a corporation. You got to teach them. You got to treat them just like a teenager. You retweeted my post about him? Thank you, Karen. How many times? How many retweets did you do? To how many people? Who did you retweet it to? I have my standards. We're gonna do something here with the microphone. I'm gonna just move that one over there for right now, because now I'm kind of changing my angle. It's all about my angle. Now I'm gonna sit here and do a bong rip. Everybody that's sharing this video, if you guys would just take a second and share it, thank you guys so much. You guys know the drill. It's the only way people are gonna find out that I'm live. And copy and paste that link over and over again. J-Bone, Omerta, Steve Running, Karen. That's it, you guys. Only 4 of you have shared this video. So, please, I'd love to yell your names out, if you guys are sharing the video on social media. It really helps me out so much. Dude, I just realized this refrigerator is off. Fuck, dude. I just realized my Rockstar refrigerator's off, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? What the fuck, man? You know what? I think that must have just happened because that thing's noisy. It drives me crazy. It's always on. So I figure that's only been off for like a day or so. I retweeted your post about him. People should have been arrested for what happened to Epstein. Law and order. Law and order. Hit it like Fonzie. Boom. It's a good thing I didn't. It's a good thing I didn't hit it too hard because I was like, wait, I don't think it's on. It wasn't on. Thank you guys that are taking a second to share this on social media. In large groups on Facebook, you're tweeting it. Thank you guys. It helps so much. Cheers. God, I remember the days when we could share this video and we could get so many people here. And then all the social media made it so your shares don't really get seen and you can't share as much and they penalize you for sharing. Wow. Fucking wow. You know? It's like, what else can you say about it? Hey, man, Ethereum's down to 1,900. That's good. If you're looking. And Matic is down to $1.17. When people would chat in the chat, I couldn't read fast enough. Chris, I seem to think that it's my fault that I'm not coming up with interesting enough topics for people to want to engage in the conversation. I blame myself. You know, I'm doing 3 shows a day every day. So you can only do so many topics. I mean, talking about John McAfee, you know, being assassinated in prison. It's pretty stimulating. I mean, I was pretty stimulated when I found out about it, you know. I was like, "Oh my god, what the fuck?" You know, I actually liked that guy. He's crazy, but you know, I liked him. And it's just I don't know. I don't think people realize really the gravity of that situation. I do enjoy your conversation. Oh, thanks, Chris. Good. California Governor Gavin Newsom. I got all 3 of those words confused. Governor Newsom to face recall election. The former president of the Philippines just died at the age of 61. Dude, is that my fucking cat? Psychotic. You're a psychotic cat. So there's nothing really going on in the news. Woman killed herself. She had long haul COVID. She couldn't take it anymore, so she killed herself. 13 months. She had it. Right, JB? Well, I tell you what, there's plenty of stuff. There's plenty of interviews of him right now on YouTube. You can go watch them right now. You can go watch the one where he was in prison giving an interview saying that he was going to be murdered. He was literally warning everybody. You guys might think that I'm exaggerating, but when people like Graham Elwood and Lee Camp and other people who get really into these conspiracies and uncovering them, you'll find out, man, this guy, he had posted all over the internet that he was going to be murdered. I hope a document comes out on John McAfee. Newsom did rent and etc. for COVID. Newsom did rent and etc. for COVID. Tula, wow, she killed herself. Yeah, long haul COVID. She couldn't take it anymore, I guess. She was married too. It's fucked up. You know, and I think about all the people out there who said COVID was fake or that it would go away or that you don't need to wear a mask or that you don't need to get a vaccine. And I think about someone like her and I'm like, that's why. That's why you should have worn the mask. That's why you should have gotten the vaccine for someone like her. You know, someone like Jimmy Dore who gets that long haul bullshit. He was saying the RS wanted to make an example of him and send a message to the crypto world. Crazy, right? Man, fuck the United States government. They're so fucked up, man. They drive people to their deaths. You know, he wouldn't have died if they weren't such cocksuckers. No matter how he died, he wouldn't have died if it weren't for the United States federal government. They're a bunch of fucking douchebags. You know, they're dropping bombs on folks, and they're locking him up in prison. Are you fucking... Yeah, and keeping Julian Assange in prison? Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking cunts. Cheers, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for sharing this. Still smoke coming off it. It's still hitting. I wonder how long this refrigerator is going to take to cool the whole thing. Too bad it wasn't running when the sun was up. You know? Using all that free energy. Cat. Do you want to go outside again? In, out, in, out, in, out. You want to go outside? Okay, go on. Go, go, go. Go, go. The hypocrisy. The hypocrisy. 4 months smoking was half the problem, crispy. I still worked, but man, it was on and off. I spent the last Christmas out. Really? Yo, no, Dominic Leo. Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? So, you seen this? You want to see this full screen? Still getting some light in there, or have the lights come on? It looks like the lights came on. Are the timers working? I swear it looks like the lights are totally on. Totally looks like the lights are on. You almost went to the hospital, yeah? William Robertson, what's up, buddy? So, yeah, did you guys want to see more of that? Guys, the pole bean is... I'm having a hard time spotting the pole bean, but the pole bean should be right here. That's the pole bean, I believe, right there in that area. And it'll be going up this trellis right here. There's a trellis on the other side of this cage. So we're going to keep it off the cage so we can open the cage, get to the plant, work on it, do whatever, and not mess with the pole bean. We have to. It takes a lot of work because the pole bean will get away from you. If you don't go down there for a couple days, it'll wrap around that cannabis tree and just work its way all through it. It's a mess. You get pole beans growing out of your cannabis, which is really cool. I'm just doing more that I love after days of work. Cannabis. Ronnie, Ron Dog Rushing. I had a jet ski following me. Oh my God. What do you mean? Where were you? Were you in the water, bro? Or were you taking it off of a trailer or something? How much does a fucking jet ski weigh, bro? How many pounds is a jet ski? Like 200 pounds? 250? Something like that? What are they? Gladiolas? I don't even know what those are. I've never even heard of those, bro. What's a gladiola flower? I say we smoke a big bong hit of Jack Harrer. What do you guys say? Are you down to smoke? What do you say? You guys, should I make my camera bigger? I can do this. I can be really sneaky. I can be really sneaky. We can move it all around here. I'm gonna do it like that, I think. I think we're good. I think we're good. It was on the trailer. On a trailer. Yeah. That's not good, man. That isn't any good. Thank God I'm okay, bruised up. Man, I'm glad you're okay, brother. Jesus fucking Christ. How the goddamn does a fucking jet ski fall off the fucking trailer, bro? How did it fall off the trailer? What was going on? But thank God I freezed my trendy oil from years back. Really? I might just have to put that 600 pounds. My camera just went offline. Maybe I should close that camera. Let's get rid of the grow. We're gonna go full screen. How's that? And I'm gonna pull up Twitter. I'm gonna tweet that really quick, bro. What you just said. Nays Garden, that's fine. Here, I just tweeted that shit. So it's helping you. The triage oil is helping. Peaches. Um. I'm calling. I'm calling Charlie Kirk a sucker. I'm giving him that stupid fucking emoji where he's thinking. The thinking emoji. He's just gonna go right out the other side. Oh, right, backed out. That's bad as fuck. Slugs could move backwards. If this one went into a Venus flytrap, got stuck inside there, and it was like, oh fuck that. It had its tail out. It couldn't close its tail. So it left its tail sticking out. No, brought its tail all the way in, but then it stuck its tail right back through again. It just backed out. It's like, nah, dog, I'm getting the fuck out of this. That's cool. That's so fucked up. Dude, that's so fucked up. What are we smoking? That is so fucked up, bro. This nurse on Twitter has a gun and it's got nurse logos on it. Like it's got the health seal and it's got a heartbeat going across the barrel. It's fucked up, dude. It's such a contradiction in terms of what it is. Such a contradiction of what it is. You guys want to see it? This is so wrong. Look at this. Oh, you see the heartbeat on the barrel? Oh my goodness gracious. This is the healthcare logo. You got the healthcare logo. You got the heartbeat right here. Boop, flatline. Look at that. Oh, it's flatline. It's like toot toot toot. Boop, flatline. Oh, what? There should have been more. There should have been more. They should have been more. There should have been more heartbeats at the beginning and then this long flat line at the end. Oh, trust me, Chris, that's not a fucking toy. Trust me, bro. That ain't a fucking toy. HEAR. Huh? Miss Nurse. Heartstopper, someone said. Yeah, it is. That is funny. You guys ready for this bong rip? Psst, it's packed. Unreal, man. Who we even smoking for? I don't know. Let's smoke, shall we? All right, cheers, everybody. Cheers, Margie. Hey man, a nurse has to walk to her car in the parking lot like every night. I'm all right with a nurse carrying that in her purse. Oh, there it is. It's not McAfee, it's McAfee. There's no A. It's M-C-A. Huh, I spelled it wrong. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Hey, what's up, Vans? Just drinking some water, doing my fasting, losing some weight. I'm changing the hours that I fast now. I'm going to go from 6 p.m. until 10 a.m. And then from 10 to 6 I can eat. I want to eat earlier. I've been eating at noon, which it's been alright, you know. But I'm just like, man, I'd like to eat like a breakfast earlier. Why not? You know? And why not have more of a window between the time that I eat and the time that I go to sleep at night, you know, because that's better to have a longer period of time there. Right, Ronnie? Right? Nothing wrong with the nurse having a gun, bro. They gotta walk through a parking lot at night and they gotta protect themselves. I'm all for that. I got nothing wrong with that. It's just fucked up. It's just fucked up to want that shit on your gun, bro. And then for her, if you'd seen her comment about it, she said, I love my gun. What are we talking about? Hey, glitching the system. We're glitching it, baby. Hey, we're talking about this. Will you host me on your Twitch channel? That gun's for the ER room. For when a patient goes haywire. No shit, right? And somebody comes in there and fucking starts blasting with a fucking AR-15. That's an AR stopper, bro. That's an AR stopper right there. That's what you fucking need. That's what everybody... If everybody had one of those in their purses, shit. We'd be snappy and fabulous. We'd be snap-tabulous. We'd be snap-tabulous, sister. Rogie. There's a cure for it? No, I'm not familiar with that. No. Is there anything else going on? I mean, besides John McAfee fucking was murdered in his prison cell in Spain. I wonder what else. What else is going on right now? Oh, yeah. The big old thing between Jimmy Dore and Jank from the Young Turks. That blew the fuck up. Now the Young Turks, really, they're losing a massive amount of viewership. And Jimmy Dore's gaining. I was on the Jimmy Dore show today watching, you know, as a viewer. They had fucking 12,000 people watching for an hour. 12,000 viewers. It's unreal. You know, Jank has spoken. He's been proven wrong. He said that he never said anything about dropping bombs on Syria. And Aaron Mate and Jimmy Dore got a video of Jank saying the United States should bomb Syria. They've got him on fucking video saying it. And they're like, you're a fucking liar. Fuck you. And now Jenk's audience fucking hates him. Well, the smart ones do. The ones that are listening do. And that's, that's kind of cool. I went over and I listened to some Hard Bastard tonight. Can you believe he's defending Q? Hard Bastard. I was like, wow, bro, you're defending Q, bro? I'm like, you defend Q, bro? Nobody would answer me in the chat. And there were a couple people that were like, hey, where's our Q brothers and sisters at in the audience? And nobody would respond to them. I said, Q and Flat Earthers need to get together and have a circle jerk. I said in Hard Bastards chat. And nobody said anything, man. Nobody responded. They're just like, oh. They think Hard Bastard's going to say something. He didn't say anything to me. None of them had the balls to respond to me. Two-state, and now Jerusalem is the capital. Stay out of Syria. USA is not Israel. Dude. USA needs to stay out of the fuck out of everywhere. And they need to stop giving weapons to everyone that's killing people. Like Israel and Saudi Arabia. Israel's giving all of these people the weapons. And don't fucking kid yourself, kids. The USA is an empire, an imperialistic empire dominating the entire world. And, trying to do it and be all, on the down low about as they do it. That's their whole thing. That's America's gig. We're fucking you, and we're trying to fool the whole world while we do it. And oh boy, America's got some supporters out there. Right, Chris? I know. Trump did too, but it's all a big mess. It's not just Trump. Yeah, you watch my show for the last 4 years. I gave Trump plenty of blame. Cheers. Look at Cardano, $1.31. Holy shit. Fucking Cardano, guys. Holy shit. Doge is 23 cents. XRP is 64 cents. Cardano is $1.30. $1.31. Matic's $1.18. I was buying it at $1.17. Just so you all know. It's all right there. I thought you guys might appreciate that right there. Have some of the numbers up, so to speak. Mm-hmm. Three helicopters in 2 weeks. Damn, it's called a proxy war, Chris, It's like Syria is the chessboard, right? And you've got Russia on one side with their, with their chess set, their king and queen and all that shit. You got America on the other side. They're playing in the chessboard, right? And then the players are Syria, Palestine, Israel, Saudi Arabia, and they're just manipulating, they're just fortifying them and giving them fuel so that they can have their little battle in front of them, their little game. It's like a fucking game. It's God, make it stop. You know, I've had enough and I can't take it anymore. I just want to go outside and scream that, you know? It's where Raytheon makes its money. Bro, the amount of, let me tell you the amount of, let me tell you the amount of, here. Let me tell you the amount of delusion. How deep it goes. Okay? My mom and her best friend and I were eating lunch when I was visiting Florida. And we were having a nice conversation. At one point I said, you guys, so you worked at Martin Marietta back in the day. And I said, even back then, I said, what were they making? What were they making? And they both at the exact same time, they said, missiles. We're making bombs and missiles. That's what we were making. And they just said it so matter-of-factly, and I said, so you realize that those missiles were going off to kill people, right? And they said, well, that's, you know, we support the country, and we didn't think of it that way. They still don't think of it that way. They literally worked for Martin Corp, which was making missiles. And those missiles were going on planes, and going into submarines and into silos, and they're going onto mobile rocket launcher trucks, and they were going around the world and they were killing people. And they were two secretaries, you know, and they weren't really concerned with the making of the sausage, you know. They still aren't to this day, you know. They don't feel responsible. It was something they did. It's what we do. It's, you go to work, you go find a job. Okay, well, this job is being a secretary at a place where they are manufacturing missiles that are killing people around the world. Okay. Like a robot, Chris. Like two robots, you know? And this is my mother, bro. My own mom. So the amount of delusion that people go through when it comes to war, what's going on with Cenk and the Young Turks right here, and the fact that he says go bomb Syria, and that then he denies ever saying it, and it's on video, him literally saying the words, just goes to show you it's not just him. You know, if Israel bombed Palestine and they killed all the Palestinians, my mom would probably say good. You know? It's, you know, and you ask my mom if she's racist, and she says no. She did what she had to do to put food on the table. Yeah, she could have worked for any other company. Ronnie, missile manufacturing wasn't the only game in town, bro. Unfortunately, there were other jobs. And you know, she wasn't in a position where she had to put food on the table. You have no idea what you're fucking talking about. I have a very valid point. It's my mother, bro. I know the story a lot better than you. You're like, I love how you're like narrating. She did what she had to do to put food on the table. I'm like, what are you talking about? For who? Thinks it's okay to do all Palestinians. I need a lot of Leon Uris when I was younger. Oh, I read a lot of Leon Uris when I was in the history of Israel. Lol, I'm sorry. It's okay, Ronnie. I was wondering where you were going to go with that. I was like, oh, you know mom, bro? Oh. But that's the level of delusion, is that you're manufacturing weapons of war and you're just in complete, you're not in denial about it, but you just don't fucking care that those bombs are going to go kill people. Yeah, that's not denial. I think what's the denial part is your humanity, is you're lacking humanity, man. You know? I mean, if it was her babies that were getting those missiles, how would she feel? How does she feel about the woman that's in the other country, you know, that's in Russia, you know, at that time, that is sitting there in a secretary in a company that's manufacturing missiles that are being put on MiGs and in Russian submarines and Russian installations and rocket launchers, and then given to, you know, Arabic countries that Russia supports, and then used against Israel and killing Israeli babies or killing American babies or maybe even killing her children. I wonder how she would feel about that woman that chose to be. How dare she work for that company? How dare she? It's not like, well, she did what she had to do. Yeah, she worked for the company that manufactured the missiles that murdered your children. How do you feel about it? Is it all right? Does that make it okay? Because it was a job. I needed a job. I couldn't just go outside, collect rainwater and plant vegetables. You know, I had to get a job. Ugh, I'm sick of hearing myself talk about it. What can we do? We can move on. Let's move on. Shall we? What do you guys want to talk about? What's on the agenda, you guys? Whoa, somebody... That microphone just moved all on its own. It couldn't have been my foot kicking the stand. I'll move the microphone closer. Come to me. Now go away. You guys like that? He's like a magician. Did you see that? He was like a... If you're wearing headphones, how's that sound? Do you guys like that? I do that shit all day. I can fuck with you guys all day. Look at the West Coast homeless problem. Who's listening with headphones? But I'm too high for this. You guys like having these dual mics? They're pretty sweet, huh? They sound good. I can sing like a vocalist. These are actually really good microphones for cymbals. You know, this might even go good on a snare drum. This one right here. And this, I would use this on a hi-hat or overheads on cymbals. probably get some great sounds. Man, I miss recording bands. I knew what the fuck I was doing, man. The sound is so low. I love your voice. Turn it up. Like Howard Stern. Howard Stern. Well, when he can hear himself in his headphones, he talks nice and low. It must be nice. Play a song. Hey, I'm not going to do that, but I will do this, Dominique. I will smoke some more. How about that? Instead of playing you a song, how about I sing you a bar? I'll sing you a bar of a song. I'll sing you one lyric. Okay, here we go. One lyric. Let's take those old records off the shelf. I sit and listen to them by myself. How's that? Can we get high now? Looks like the mic's at a podium. Yeah, like I'm at. I'll talk to you later. Don't want to hear it again tonight. I'll talk to you later. Just save it for another guy. Like he's got all those mics at the podium on that video, and he's saying, "I'll talk to you later." He's like, "I'll just see you around." Dun 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 dun. I'll talk to you later. Don't want to hear it again tonight. Save it for another guy. Talk to you later. Don't want to hear it again tonight. I'll just see you around. I can sing alto. I try to sing it all. She keeps a Monet and Shannon in a pretty cabinet. Let them eat cake, she says, just like Marie Antoinette. That is my alto. You should play more of your intro song. You like that catchy intro song? Really? You like that? Do you want to hear more of that song? I could maybe arrange for that for you to... We'll hear that song. Let's listen to that. Ooh, that's pretty tight. Cheers, guys.
It starts with an F.
That's fun. Fuck you. It's all fuck you, man. You turned it up? He stayed the same year after year. Me? I don't know. Occasionally I do that, occasionally I would say yes. I do the occasional rant. But, I wish I didn't have to, man. I wish that we lived in a world where nothing made me angry. Not because nothing affected me, but because nothing bad happened that had to be called out, I would like it so much better if Jimmy Dore and Cenk Uygur didn't have a problem, but, Cenk is a fucking little cunt bitch, and Jimmy is a truth teller, and, Cenk's little tiny dick shrivels up when Jimmy Dore speaks his truth, and, Anna's fucking stupid bitch too. What can I say? They're idiots. John Iadarola, Emma Vigiland, all of them. They're all JR. They're all assholes at the Young Turks. Fuck them all. And if it weren't for them being douchebags, I wouldn't have to say that. And if it weren't for people murdering John McAfee in his prison cell, I wouldn't have to, talk about that. But we just live in this most... Wow, the refrigerator actually cooled down. That was less than an hour. That was great. I just realized that. We live in a world where the federal government's going to murder John McAfee, in Spain. Sticks it to the man and says it like it is. We fought hard to legalize. Mark Emery named 10,000 Canadians who walked into the police station in Vancouver with joints lit. Yeah. What happened? What happened once they all got high, man? They all sit down and chill. They're like, yeah, we're just gonna chill right here, man. We're cool. We're cool. You got any water, bro? They called in medical cannabis. It's all medical. Medical's a stupid word. It shouldn't even be affiliated with cannabis because it's all medical. Everybody just should know it. They should be taught in elementary school that cannabis has amazing medical properties that'll take your pain away, help you heal up. You know, I rubbed it in this. I had opened this up, rubbed the triage oil in it, made the pain go away. It's healed up really fast, man. What was that, yesterday? 2 days ago? I don't even know, but it's healing up quickly. It's great, man. It's great stuff. Man, I smoke a lot of cannabis on this show that I normally wouldn't do just because there's a lot of people watching. I want you guys to know that. I do try to, when I know there's a lot of people watching, and there have been tonight, it's been a fantastic show. I try to just smoke and smoke and smoke because I figure that's what you guys want. But sometimes I ask y'all, you know, what do you want to talk about? And let me know. Hey, Aruba, Everest, Theron, Aruba. What's good, buddy? What's up, Aruba? All right. You guys have a great night. I will see you in the morning as normal. Thanks for making this an awesome attendance show. I can't believe how many people are still here watching. Thank you guys so much. You know, download Twitter, please. Download the Twitter app. I am at CryptoCult420. I am at Shader Ben Shader, either, on Twitter. Also at Nay's Garden on Twitter. Please follow. Check in with that Twitter feed multiple times throughout the day and see if you can retweet anything that I put up. Go through my feeds, guys. Switch through them. Help me out. Thank you so much. I will see you guys later. There will be interesting stuff on my Twitter feed for you. You will appreciate it. Love you guys. Bye.